Hi everybody, this is Snowcat with Zombie Girl Gaming, and what we're going to do today is I've just discovered, and I know this has been out for quite some time, but I have discovered 7 Days to Die. And I have to say I was a little apprehensive because it sort of had a Minecraft-y kind of feel, and I fucking hate Minecraft. But over the transition of the last year that this game has been out, it has really stepped it up to where the graphics are even more improved. This is Alpha 10.2, so this is the latest as of December of 2014 of their latest patch. And it's really an interesting game. And what I'm going to do today is basically show you how to get into the game if you've never done this. I've been playing this for about 4 days now. I've watched about 1,000 videos on it, and what I want to do is I want to show you the very first things that you ought to do once you get into the game. First of all, what you want to do is you would create a new game. Well, not a new game. See, shows you exactly how much I'm friggin'. Whenever you first start, it'll say new game, and you have to create a character before you can log on to a server. Very self-explanatory. You'll see the button up here. And what it is once you create your character, and I can, I'm trying to show you, I think there's a, oh yeah, I'm sorry, under options and player profiles, you go over to here, you create a new character, hit the button, it'll take a second, it'll come up for you. And then what it will do is, this is your character. I mean, you can customize this game, or at least your character anyway, in so many positions. It's ridiculous. Feet size, leg size, chest size, waist, hand size, all that kind of stuff. I personally, you know, you can go male and female. I personally messed around with it for a while, but I really don't care what my character looks like. I know some of you do. It's just not my thing. I did take a good 5 minutes, and it looks just like this guy, actually. I didn't do much. So anyway, once you create that character, you know, you click OK. Then you connect to the server. Now, there's multiple of server choices. May I suggest that you go with BlueFangSolutions.com. They seem to have a ton of servers. That's their thing. You know, there's nothing worse than getting into a server and realizing this guy is paying $10 or $15 a month for a server and decides he doesn't want to pay for it anymore whenever you've got bases built and all kinds of shit going on. So BlueFang has been pretty good, but I'm not going to go with BlueFang. And the reason I'm not, and I'll explain to you whenever I get in, I want to find something relatively populated that I haven't been on. Now, that's another thing you'll see with a lot of the videos with this, is that people, for some reason, like to, oh, Christ, let's try to find something. I don't want it to be too populated because I don't want anybody killing me right off the spot. I just want you guys to see exactly what's going to go on first. Let's see, we'll just pick anything. I guess it doesn't matter. Creeper host net server. Alright, we'll try that one. One of the things, you'll get that a lot, believe it or not. Let's see. Get us in somewhere. Let's try BlueFang here. Maybe they'll let us in. Let's see. Here we go. We're going to get it. Alright. I'll explain to you why I didn't go with the original server that I'm on. The original server when I'm on, I've died like literally fucking 100 times. And the reason is the learning curve of this game is interesting. It's not, it's similar. You guys know me as a diehard Arma 2 player, DayZ, things like that. And they do not have a third-person view, by the way. I guess they used to, but they took it out. Kind of hate that. But anyway, the reason, let me crouch here. Okay, the reason that I'm going on this brand new server and I died on the main servers that I'm on is because, and I'll bring up my inventory with I here. Once you die, these stats down here at the lower left, this is your health, your stamina, your food, and your drink, Once you die and come back, these are all cut in half. Alright, and I wanted to show you a brand new server and what you get and what's going on with it. So, we want full. The second thing is that it depends on what server you go on, but there is a myriad of different starting items. Some people will offer you absolutely nothing. These people give you 1 bottle of water, 1 food, a bandage, a torch, and a land claim block. Now what that land claim block does is, if you're familiar with the DayZ series or Epoch, you know, the series that I've put videos on before, it's sort of like your plot pole for the most part. You put this down and no one can build around you, you know, at a certain distance. That doesn't mean that you can't build anyway. You can build wherever you want. You could inhabit an existing structure. You could do whatever you want to do in this game. But what I'm going to show you is exactly what you need to do first off to even stand a chance in this game. It seems that food and drink are a continuous concern. Okay, now I know it is in other games, but the food and drink seems to run down pretty quickly in this. So throw out everything you thought about, oh, well, I need to go find a weapon. You really kind of don't. You need to make sure your food, your water are together first. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the screen here. If you push I, you'll bring up the inventory menu. The inventory menu is going to have your crafting. It's going to have your character, which if you get clothes, things like that, you'll put them on here. This over here is going to be what values that your armor or clothing is going to have against damage, you know. So as you get headgear, eyes, face, chest, all that kind of stuff, it's going to put up a value here, and you're going to have what your armor rating is. If you click on the little close button here, this gives you sort of a more detailed version of what it looks like, your head, your torso, your legs, and everything else. You're going to spend the majority of your time in this crafting window, and I will show you why in a second. Now, if you push M, it brings up the map, and as you can see, we haven't gone anywhere. So as you progress and as you move, it opens up different sections of the map. You can scroll out. As you can see, it's a pretty big world. You'll have people that are on. Once you get on a populated server, you'll see people that are on, and you can invite them, and then you can have your friends here, and you can also track them. Now, you can track them through, if you look at the lower part of the screen down here, you can see there's a little compass moving as I turn around, north, south, east, west. That's really nice. And that will allow you to track your friends, and you can go find them and do whatever. It will also allow you to set waypoints. Like, if I right-click anywhere on the map and push set a waypoint, you'll see that there's a little flag down there right now, and that's going to take me to my waypoint. Now, as far as what you need to do when you first get in this game, all the videos that I've watched seems to have the same consensus. You want to build a stone axe, because that allows you to harvest faster. It allows you to get the stuff that you need at a faster rate, and it's also going to be your first primary weapon against zombies and players or whatever. I will tell you this: if you've seen the videos on this game, you'll notice that most people will be dying, I think, mostly at night. You know, because the zombies come out. They're pretty lethargic in the day. They sort of walk around. You can avoid them pretty easily. But as soon as you get out at night, don't. Just go hide somewhere at night and wait till the night to pass, because it will be a nightmare. They run faster than you. They congregate in hordes, and they will beat shit out of you, but pretty basically. So this is what you want to do. The stone axe. Remember the stone axe. Okay. All of these little plants that you see around here, this is going to be our grass, and you're going to need grass for this. So we punch it like so. Collect the grass. And I'm going to show you how fast this is. Want to collect a lot of grass, but for the stone hatchet, we don't need to do that. Okay, you're going to need grass, and the second thing you're going to need is some sticks. And these are a little bit harder to find than, and a rock. Now, as you're progressing through the game on your first day, oh, there's a little bird's nest there. make sure that you take the feathers. The feathers will later be used for the bolts in your crossbow, which is what we're going to make later to be able to shoot shit, for the most part. So, I'm looking for sticks right now. Oh, inspect all the trashes. Remember to make sure we don't need tin cans or anything. Remember to inspect. Pick up rocks constantly. All the time. You see them, pick them up. You're going to need every single one of them for campfires, for all kind of converting things. And as soon as I can find some sticks, which for some reason I can't. There's some across there. Okay, sticks will be, you can get them in a couple of ways. You can loop them like this, hit these dry, look at 20 things, and you will get a stick. You will get 3 of them actually. Sometimes you'll get 3, sometimes you'll get 1, sometimes you'll get 6. Look at them collecting grass and this at the same time. Now believe it or not, I want to pick up the rock. Okay. Believe it or not, that's all you need to make a stone hatchet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into our inventory. Now the first thing we need for the stone hatchet is you come up here to search and type axe. Okay, and we want the stone axe, and they will tell you exactly what you need for the stone axe. You're going to need a pole, which we have. You're going to need plant fibers. The plant fibers will be made from your grass, and then you're going to need a sharpened stone, which is going to be made from our small stones. Or any kind of stone for that matter. So, we're going to take the small stone, well, we'll take the grass first, we'll stick it right in the middle, and it's going to give us plant fibers. As you can see here, just push craft. And the interesting thing about this crafting system too is that I can completely close this out and go around doing my stuff as I'm crafting, and it'll just make it regardless. So we take the plant fibers, we'll put those back. We need a sharpened stone. So we're going to take the stone, put it here. As you can see, it'll give us 6 sharpened stones, because we have 6 rocks. And then the only thing you need to do is select the stone axe. It'll tell you what you need. And we're going to take, I'm going to pick up the whole stack like this, and I'm going to right click, and it'll just drop 1 for me. And then I'm going to take the sharpened stone, right click, and it'll drop 1 of those. And I'll take the plant fibers, right click and drop that, and then we will craft our stone axe. I can't even tell you how much. We'll put this down here in our hotbar. And I can't tell you how much this helps. Okay. As you go, now our main thing right now is going to be finding food. Even though we do have food on us right now, this will go quickly. As you can see, since I've been talking to you right now, we've lost quite a bit of food and water. As you move, what you want to do is you want to obviously collect stuff as you can, but we want to find, oh, that's nice. Okay, and what that is this is painkillers and a chicken ration. This is actually really, really good. It's going to take, as you can see, the hydration is -10. It's going to take a little bit of your water down, but it's really going to fill you up as far as your food meter. So that's nice. And then we have painkillers. This will take a little bit of your hydration down. This will keep you going in case you get hit or anything like that. Now, before we leave, it seems like it depends. Whoa! It seems like it depends on the server. We can come over here, hit these big rocks. You will get a variety of things, small stones. You will get all kind of things from these boulders or whatever. They'll break up. I found a little trick is that as you're gathering things like this, for instance, this will break here shortly. Keep your E button down, and you'll automatically collect this stuff instead of having to look around and search for it. So I usually hold my E button down. Okay, and I'll show you what we came up with. We ended up getting, 17 small stones out of that. That's and some iron fragments. This is nice because we'll be using iron fragments to make other things once we get a forge. Now, I want to find a zombie because I want to show you the combat system. Now, the combat system takes a little getting used to. I mean, as far as distance, it's not hard or anything. You can collect these cotton, but I'm trying to rush through. I would normally take my time, collect the cotton. I would be... It looks like somebody dug a hole here. I would be taking my time collecting this stuff. Because it's only, if you see up in the upper left, it's only, and it's on military time. It looks to be only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we've got, you know, we got a little time. Most people say you should be in by about, when you get to, I think it's 2,000 hours or something like that. You should be in somewhere. But that is not necessarily a thing. You'll see a lot of these videos that say, you know, find a place to hold up and get into a house and barricade. You know, that's great if you can do it. That's wonderful. But if not, if you go out in the middle of the woods and you just crouch down like this sort of hides you. And you can tell, it says right there that I'm undetected. If you could do this, I've lasted the entire nights out in the woods or even out in the desert or something like that without any problem whatsoever. So just don't move. Don't make any noise and don't move and you'll be fine. It's not really as bad as led to believe. But what I'm trying to do is I'll go over here. And now, usually I don't come over here until I'm a little weaponed up, you know, or a little, you know, at least have my crossbow, things like this. By the way, keep picking up sticks. As you can see, the way that I collect stuff has been enhanced quite a bit. You know, I no longer have to punch anything. If you come into these, I call it the Outland, everything is lootable. This is coffee beans. I've never made coffee yet. I'm sure it's a pick-me-up, you know. But I don't know. Couldn't tell you. So we'll probably do that. And I'm going to do this series for a while. I really like where they're going with this game finally. They're really putting a lot into it. And considering somebody that used to play DayZ Standalone, which is, you know, by far has to be the biggest shit game out on the market right now. Yeah, I mean, at least they're progressing. Now, what I tend to like to do, we're gonna die here. I already know we are. What I tend to do is I like to stick to roads for the most part. We're not really populated, as you can see. I'm the only one on the server right now. For demonstration purposes, and what I wanted to do, I see, whenever you want to find a zombie, you can't find one. Whenever you're trying to avoid those bastards, they're all over the place. You can't get enough of them. So, go to these little outlets. They have, it seems to have a little bit better of a loot drop in the outback here, but I don't know yet. Every server is different. You'll see people with loot ratios and what they like to do. Some people give you a lot of loot. Some people say, well, you know, good luck with it. But as we get closer to the city, we should spawn some zombies here because I believe this is what they call the hub city. And the hub city is where you will get the best loot. You will get the best everything. And believe it or not, you really don't want to do this too early. Here's the zombie. Okay. If we can avoid the dogs. They do have dogs in here, and those are a pain in the ass. Okay. Now, as you come up, she's seen us. And look, if I press the control button and duck down, you can see I'm being hunted. Alright, and now, so you always know your status. So what we're going to do is you're going to come in and you're... Oh, we're going to die. Jesus. Where did that freaking... Now, see, look, we're already down on health. This is why you'll die 100 times. I don't even know where he came from. So with the combat system, let's see, we want to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Great, we have no health. See, it doesn't take much to die in here, so yeah, great. What you want to do is you want to move in and out. You want to come in, hit, back yourself back out. And you don't want to stand toe-to-toe. You want to come in, and hit and back out. Come in, hit and back out. Always aim for the head. And then make sure you always loot. The reason you want to do this is because the zombies usually have some pretty good stuff on them. So this is why I don't go into the hub city, because dogs are the bane of your existence. Let me tell you, they are not fun. So now that I showed you that, we're gonna get the hell out of here. So remember, hit and draw back. Hit like this and draw back. Come in, kind of like a stick and move Muhammad Ali thing. Do that. That is also a general consensus off of everyone that plays this game. You do not stand toe to toe with zombies. You hit and move. Hit and move. Come in. As you come in, hit, back out. Come in, hit, back out. They will swing on you. So we're going to get out of here. And I think I'm going to conclude our first video. So far, let's recap. What I've done is I've showed you how to make your first stone axe. This is going to help you cut down trees faster, collect your resources faster, and give you your first weapon. What we're going to do now, and I'll back this video up immediately with a secondary video, we are going to go look for shelter. We're going to look for something to hang up. We're going to cut down some trees. Well, I'll cut down one tree right now for you so I can at least show you. If you get to the tree, all you do is just hold down your left mouse button. It'll just continue to do this. What I like to do is I continuously like to look around, because these little zombie fuckers like that dog have a thing of sneaking up on you. So I kind of move around, make sure nobody's coming up behind me, and make sure no zombies are coming up behind me. And once you destroy a tree, you will get a wood log, and you just collect that. As you can see in the inventory right here, that's what it looks like. And then you can take that wood log and you can process it into wood planks. And it looks like we're going to get 80 wood planks out of just 5 wood. So now, as I said before, you can let it do its thing, and it'll craft as you move along. Now it looks like I've been infected because of that little, I don't know, radiation looking thing down there, and I really need to find some antibiotics. So this has not been a great start. Not been a great start. I told you before, I don't like to go into those badlands or whatever you want to call them, the outback, for a while, but I want to show you at least a little bit of combat. So we'll continue this series. Thank you for joining us so much. Make sure to subscribe and like. I'm going to put out a slew of these and see what you guys think. I really enjoy what they did with the crafting. I enjoy what they've done with everything. Let's get a quick drink of water. Let's get a quick little food here. That's your hot bar. That corresponds to whatever key number, 1, 2, 3, and so far. Your stamina will rise as your hydration level rises, so remember to stay hydrated. And we want plenty of sticks. Once you play this game for a little while, you'll realize that you will always get in a habit of picking stuff up, because you do need these resources for crafting later on. But anyway, thank you for joining us at Zombie Girl Gaming, and make sure to subscribe and like. This is Snowcat, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.